Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Jacob Kashiwagi, and thank you for joining us again for the Beginning Parenting course offered by the Leadership Society of Arizona. In the previous lesson, we educated you on the no-influence model, the paradigm shift that all parents need to make to ensure the success of their children. In this lesson, we want to show you the impact this will have on educating and teaching children. The best thing we can do is start with what is currently going on in the education system. Right now, because of the complexity of life, when we educate children, our main goal is to take everything that's out there in all the different fields, in all the different walks of life, and somehow provide a little bit of this to every single child. What we hope is that as we do this, the child will be given enough understanding of the world that when they turn 18, 19, or if they go to college around 22 to 25, that they will know exactly how they will add value in life and exactly what they want to do. Now, what we did not expect is that when you put all of this information into someone who is young, inexperienced, and not fully developed yet, it ends up causing immense stress, worry, anxiety, as well as confusion. And this is what we've been finding with many of the statistics in the education system. More children are having mental issues. 60% of college students go through depression sometime in their academic career. Suicide rates are climbing both in college and in K-12. Students are getting very, very stressed lately. And part of the reason is because of the paradigms. And so the impact that the no-influence model has on this paradigm is that instead of putting so much effort on the curriculum and so much importance on what we teach, now the no-influence model switches it around. No longer is all this information the most important thing. Now the most important person is the child. And we call this the bottom-up approach or the child-centered approach. It is a no-influence paradigm. There's three major principles in this, and so we will go over this right now. The first principle is that it is individual-centered. Imagine that. We're focusing on the child first. We want to understand who the child is, what their strengths and weaknesses are. We find out that success will come from the child and not what they learn. The second principle is that simplicity structured. The best way I can explain this is using a water bottle. This is what we call simple. Why? Because if I release it, everybody knows exactly what direction this bottle is going to go. It's going to go down. It doesn't take anyone to tell you that. It doesn't take any thinking even. You just know it. It's very quick. It's easy to understand. When things are easy, you have less stress because you realize what's going on. And this is what we're hoping to do for every child. We find that when children are relaxed, when they can quickly understand things, that they learn faster, that they learn more. And so everything we do with this approach is going to be simple. Even in these lessons, you're going to find that we want to just relay one simple principle to you in each lesson to help you to be able to understand what it is we're saying and to be able to allow you to apply it into your life. And this is exactly what we want to do for the children. Everything we do, we want to make sure it's simple. This leads us to our third principle, which is it's action-focused. As much as I want you to sit here and listen to me all day on this video, listening to me will not make you a better parent. It's not until you actually take what I'm saying and the idea I'm talking about and actually go apply it into your parenting method and actually go and do something with it. That is what's going to make you a better parent. And so it's the same way with children, that sitting in a seat, listening to people telling them information is not going to make them any better of a student or any smarter. or any more successful. What's going to create their success is when they actually take an idea and apply it into their life. They actually do something with it. What differentiates students that become very successful from those who don't become successful is that one actually goes out and does things. And the child who does more becomes more talented, more understanding, and more successful than the child who does maybe one thing and then they stop because of failure, or they don't do very many things because they just don't know what to do. In this paradigm, we want to help children become more action-focused. How we help them to act is by the first two principles. We understand who they are. We make things simple, so it allows them to know exactly what they can do to improve themselves. These actions are all things that they're capable of doing and that they are interested in. This is our three-principle approach. It's individual-centered, it's simplicity-structured, and it's change-focused. And this is a model that we are turning to develop, to teach, and educate students. Many people do not realize that nowadays, due to technology, students no longer need to be taught. They no longer need to be educated. They no longer need to be told what to do. They have a smartphone, and on the smartphone, they can learn from the brightest minds on the planet, from the people who are most successful in any field that they're interested in. In fact, just the other day, I saw this new app called the Master's Class, where they get the people who are most successful in every field to teach a course on that subject. Unlike 30 years ago, students now can get the information they want when they want it anywhere in the world. They no longer need teachers. They no longer need managers, people directing them and telling them what to do. Students now, they need leaders. They need mentors. They need people who can help them, support them, and be able to encourage them as they go through life and as they try to figure out who they are. And this is the purpose of this model. Now, to give you a little background and the results of how this model can help a student. On the screen you can see we have what we call a success coaching program, and these are our students. In the success coaching program, we talk to students just one time a week for half an hour on a video chat. That's it. We talk to them for half an hour. And all they're doing is talking to a mentor who's listening to them, understanding who they are, helping simplify life for them so they can make sense of what's going on in their life, and 3, setting goals for the child to do something, anything, whatever they're interested in, that they are self-motivated to do. And what we're finding with these students is that 88% of these students that come through this program, the parents identify significant changes in this child's behavior, overcoming many different issues that they have and many things that they want to develop within themselves. Much like not playing video games as much, or not being on their phone as much, becoming more social, or gaining talents and traits that they think will help them in their future life. This is an amazing thing, because many parents, when we actually start coaching their children, they feel that their children, all they want to do is play video games and stay on their phone all day long. And as we get to talk to them and understand them, what we find is that most of these children want to be successful in their life. They want to pay more attention. They want to do better in their homework assignments and their grades. But they just need a little bit of support in understanding to do it. And this is what the no influence model is all about. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day, and we will see you next time. Thank you for watching. If you like the video and you want to see more, press the thumbs up button below and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below and we'll answer them in future videos.